So today I would like to talk to you about the new Icejade card we are getting in Cyberstorm Access, Icejade Aegirine Rahn, or Icejade Rahn Aegirine. I'm not sure what the TCG actually named her, but yeah, and I would like to make some points on whether you should have it in your build or not, or why Teus might be better or Rahn might be better, etc. So let's get into it. Why would someone run Aegirine Rahn over Teus? Let's get into the basics. Let's read the cards first. Mermail Abyssteus says that you can discard one other water monster to the graveyard as a cost, so you can special summon this card from your hand. When summoned this way, you can add one level 4 or lower Mermail monster from your deck to your hand, and it says that you can only use this effect of Mermail Abyssteus once per turn. The once per turn clause is for the search effect, so you can actually special summon Teus more than once in one turn. The viable targets for this card's effect are Mermail Abyssspike and Gand. Gand, unfortunately, is kind of a brick most of the time, and Abyssspike is great, but it requires some setup. So, also, this card, which is the reason we add the Mermail engine in our deck, is not searchable because it is an aqua, so you cannot search it with dragoons, and the only possible way you can search it is with the trap Ice Barrier and Foolish Burial Goods and stuff. So if you do want to run the Abyssteus engine, you kind of have to add some brickiness into your deck. So let's go into the Icejade engine here. First of all, we have Aegirine Rahn. This card states that you can discard one other Icejade card or water monster as a cost, special summon this card from your hand. So for the most part right here we have the exact same effect as Abyssteus. It can discard our dragoons as a cost to search something, and we special summon the Rahn. Then it says that you can special summon one Icejade token, Aqua Water level 3, 0 attack 0 defense, which means you actually, since Aegirine Rahn is a tuner, you can go for a level 10 synchro play immediately. But there's a small catch. This card states that while that token is in the monster zone, the player who summoned it cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck except water monster. We have to mention that it says extra deck, so in case you have to a way to special summon any other monster, you are not locked into water, don't forget about that. You can only use this effect of Aegirine Rahn once per turn. The following effect is kind of irrelevant for our build, so I'm not going to mention it right here. So, actually Rahn special summons a token which is incredible, but you get waterlogged until that token is out of the field. This is the only drawback of Rahn and the only field in which Teus is superior in my opinion, because you are not waterlogged at all. But I prefer Rahn for the following reason. It is actually super easily searchable by Icejade Cradle. This means that this card states, that you can add one Icejade monster from your deck to your hand with a different name from the cards you control or in your graveyard. And also Cradle is searched by Aegirine. And Cradle of course can search both Aegirine, Tremora and Aegirine Rahn. So if you actually see Cradle in your hand, you actually get options. Depending on your hand, you can either get your Rahn, you can either get your Tremora or your Aegirine. And I personally am a big fan of options in my builds, as you should be as well. And yeah, so waterlog is a small gripe with the card I have, but the fact that you can actually just link the token away and then you're no longer waterlogged is incredible. And consistency is the main reason I prefer the Rahn over the Teus. So let's go into an example of a build I have and maybe some combos afterward. This is the build I'm talking about. I run the tiny Icejade engine. I have the 1 Megalo and the Mizuchi because it is incredible for OTKs. We have the obvious Atlantean engine. I run 2 infantry because, as you can see, I have the horrendous nimble engine in this build, but I actually think it is justified here because of the fact that we have a ton of ways to discard the angler, and actually the fact that Nimble Beaver can do some more stuff even with Aegirine run. It's a bit weird, but maybe you'll see it in another video. And yeah, Minstrels, Mooling Glacier, the 2 Swap Frogs, and we have the... maybe I should run 3 Swap Frogs, to be honest. But yeah, and Aria is incredible in this deck, and I have the 3 sets of double hand traps, I mean, and the 2 cross out to snipe them. Yeah, the extra deck is pretty straightforward with the addition of Axel Synchro Stardust, which you will see on the combo in a bit. So yeah, the build is pretty straightforward, just a basic Atlantean build, but with the Icejade engine. Let me show you some... Also, before I show you some combos, I would like to mention that this card is very viable in this build because of the fact that Aegirine and any level 2, which could be a Beaver, Swap Frog, Infantry and whatever, can make Archetypes, and this is a great interruption. It draws you cards. I like it very much. I think you should consider it as well. But I don't have the space right now, but yeah, we'll see. So let's get into the combos. First, let's get into the basic Aegirine and Dragoons combo. You can obviously discard the Dragoons to special summon the Aegirine Rahn, and Rahn will grant you a level 3 token to have. Then we are going to obviously search our Deep-Sea Diva, summon our Deep-Sea Diva, special summon our Neptabyss, use Neptabyss effect, dump Dragoons to get Dragoons, and then Dragoons effect will grab us our Mooling Glacier. So at this point we are waterlogged, so unfortunately we cannot go into sprint just with the token or with Diva and the Prince, so we have to get rid of the token first. So here you can go into Abyssteus, or you can even go into Miss Starboy or whatever else you want, just a link to that can be linked away. Then we are using the level 7 tuner Aegirine Run with Prince to summon Axel Synchro Stardust. So as you can see, we got rid of the Diva and the token first so that Axel Synchro can revive the Diva back. So we get a free Baron right here. Also the water count is exactly 5 here, so we can drop our Mooling Glacier. Now we can link the Link 2 and Mooling Glacier into Sprint. We can send the Angler, get the double Beaver, make a Hashima, Xyz summon into Bahamut Shark, detach to get the Toad, we get Dragoon's effect, we get a Lapis Dragon, we special summon the Lapis Dragon, we make Gigantic, we make Anemone, and then we get a swap, send a swap, and Anemone revives the swap, and we get our Toad. I think that this endboard is absolutely insane. Keep in mind that you'll probably have 3 more cards in your hand, which could be an Imperm, an Ash, and whatever else. So we have 3 Omni Negates, 2 of them give us follow-up for next turn, and we also got rid of 2 cards in our opponent's hand, which is technically 2 more Omni Negates, in case unless their card has a graveyard effect, which could happen, but yeah. So let's see one more combo. It's not a big combo, but I just would like to mention that Aegirine and dragoons can actually give you something here. For example, you can go into Aegirine, get Cradle. Cradle can grab you the Rahn. You can discard dragoons to summon Rahn. And here we can get a Lapis. Since we already used our normal summon, we can use the token and Lapis to summon our Dragite, and this is a level 10 synchro. So we got one Omni negate and one Spell Trap negate just by Aegirine, the bad Aegirine, and Rahn. I can't wait for Rahn to get released in the 5th of May, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to test and lab the shit out of this card. And yeah, let me know if you would like to see a decklist post Cyberstorm access. I'm obviously getting this card as soon as possible. And also let me know if you'd like a video about the new level 2 click and echo. This one. So this card is quite insane actually, but although I underestimated it a lot at first. So yeah, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye!